swatching, demoing, and giving you kind of my initial thoughts on this palette. I don't even want to sit here and say, oh, this is my full review on it. No, because I've only created one look with this palette. I've finally gotten time to like sit down from work and do this makeup look. I tested it out last night just a little bit. I was a little too gung-ho. I really wanted to test it, at least swatch it. And Yariet, I want to say thank you so much for your inspiration. She left a comment on my Instagram and I was like, you know what, let me just test this out and just at least see how it is, or at least do a video swatching it. But I was like, you know what, no, I need to sit down because I need to do all the steps that I would normally do when I'm using this product. And so far, I do have to say that I do love the look that I created. It's super simple, of course, but I'm getting ready to go to work, so I can't be. Yeah, I don't mind showing up like a glamour pot, but I don't want to be looking like, no, I just walked out of some editorial piece. No, we cannot have that. I need to look somewhat normal. And I'm definitely am pushing the envelope. But you know, hey, why not? It just be like that sometimes. All right. So anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into this video. So I didn't finally get this in the mail, but all right, that's what I'm talking about. So first off, I'm gonna start off with swatches. I swatched these already, and I want to say yes, the pigment's there. That's for sure. I think the only two I kind of had a little bit of issue with swatching were these two in the corner over here, Titus and Stallion. But I think it's kind of expected actually with Stallion and with Shade, but Shade actually came off a little bit more, and Shade is the one. I was kind of surprised like how well that swapped. So I'm gonna try it again because I did that last night and I really was not rubbing in these at all. This is Stallion and Titus, and they're both beautiful shades. And honestly, some shades, they're probably just meant to go on with a different brush. So, but what I did notice with the Titus shade is I put it over the fuchsia. I was kind of like trying to play with it. And I'm gonna show you the fuchsia shade is September. Anyway, the whole entire point I'm trying to make is it turns into purple. I mean, if you put September over Titus, or just depending on which direction you're really trying to go, you can do either one. It'll kind of give the same kind of purpley look. I always kind of like, I do like mixing colors to create colors. You don't have to just be stuck to whatever it is you have in your palette. So anyway, let's just go ahead and create a look with this. All right, now the one thing for me personally speaking, I felt like there wasn't really a shade in here that complemented my skin tone. I'm cool with that. Those things don't offend me. That's why I own a whole lot of other palettes. I don't buy one just for this purpose. I mean, I could attempt to use Culture, but Culture has a very strong, to me, orangey kind of undertone, orangey nude, and that's just not what I like to start off with. Everybody has their personal preferences when it comes to like transitional colors. This will definitely be the second tone, but I need something to like start me off. So I'm gonna go with my favorite. If you were deeper than me, yeah, you can definitely go in. And I'm not saying if you weren't, you couldn't. Some people might want to use setting powder. I kind of leave that up to you. But I'm working to pan this right here. This is Cecilia from Shea Moisture. This is one of the single eyeshadows. If y'all know, you follow my channel, you know I've been using this for a while. And I'm using this BH Cosmetics number 12 brush to just set the top part. I don't want to set the rest. What I realized with ColourPop is I like to make ColourPop stick to the base. I don't like ColourPop to stick to on top of another eyeshadow or on top of another setting powder. That's just my personal preference because I really like to get it to really stick and do its thing. You can use any kind of like dome shaped brush. I'm gonna be using this one here from Simon Cassick, and this is the number 203 brush. And I'm gonna be going in, I wish this thing flipped off, does it? You know what, we making it flip back today. So I'm gonna be going in with Culture right here. You see what I mean? It's like it all depends on how you use it. I'm sure you could blend this out to really like get this to be nice and light. It depends on how you want to work it in. but to me, it's still quite orangey on my skin tone. This is the reason why I was like, I need to go in with something lighter. Like I said, if you're deeper than me, this will be like the perfect transition shade. All right, so I got this above my crease. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get another brush to blend this out. I'm gonna use the 835 brush from Japanesque. There's nothing on this brush. I'm just using it to blend into that other eyeshadow that I applied up on the top. So that's why I use that lighter color. I want to have something seamless to blend into and not have it sticking to the base I use. Oh, and the base I use is usually my usual, and that is the Zayo Cosmetics Cream Foundation. They're little samples. Now I'm tapping in. But I'm gonna go meet up with a client to shoot, and I want to look, I want to look presentable first time. And then I have a birthday thing I'm going to afterwards. Like, of course, I could easily be like, oh, I don't have time. Oh, this place is too far from each other. But you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna live. I've been asking God about certain things, and I feel like you gotta be willing to get out of your comfort zone. And I've stepped outside my comfort zone like many times in these in this 40 years of life. Well, more in the adult phase. And comfort zone meaning like I've stepped out doing a lot of things, and I've gotten used to being with myself and being in solitude. And there comes a certain time where you can't stay in a safe bubble anymore. It's like, okay, you've learned certain things, you've learned X, Y, Z, and yeah, you've stepped out. You may have even stepped outside your bubble and messed up, and then you're like, see, that's why I'm in my bubble. You step back in, but you have to learn how to, at some point, be able to step outside and be outside the bubble and exist and be good, and then come back to your bubble. You get what I'm saying? Like, it can't be, oh, I have to stay in my bubble because the world doesn't understand me, or the world lives differently, or whatever your reasoning, or maybe it's just more peaceful at your house and you just like staying in the house, Whatever it is, at some point you do have to step out and meet with other people, or just, you do. I'm gonna be using this Remo Match Perfection. I went to the store the other day to like film like new stuff that's in the drugstore. They no longer have this shade. I kind of felt some kind of way. I bought another one, and the one I bought, that's what I was looking for, and I don't know if it's the same color. I don't know, but they do also have a deeper shade than this one, which I'm very, like, Remo is like, okay, we're gonna make a little bit of a deeper shade. They're really like attempting to make steps. They're making baby steps. Yeah, so they're coming out with, they have a shade that's actually like deeper than that. I think that one is 400. The shade I ended up buying was 200, because 300 looked like it was too deep for me. So imagine if 300 is too deep for me, 400 was even a little bit deeper. I like to do my lower lids at the same time doing my upper lid, because it just makes sense. It helps me shape my eye better and really, really see what I'm doing. Not saying you can't do it the other way, but maybe I'm just lazy. I'm like, I'm already here. All right, and this, I really want to blend this in, because what I've been noticing lately is that if I don't really blend this or set this in, it really gets, it looks wrinkly, or it looks like he's separating, you know what I mean? Like the eyeshadow and the cream are separating. That's why I didn't want to use the cream down here. But maybe I just needed to just use the cream and blend it. I'm still trying to keep that shape. Alright, so now after I'm blending in, now I'm gonna go pack the color on. It's actually a really nice color. It just seems a little bit much for me. I think this would be a very nice all over the lid color, especially if you're going for a natural look to go meet with clients. Yes, I definitely think it will be a nice color. Maybe that's what I should be wearing. Let's go in with thick, same brush. Yeah, see, I don't want to look too orangey, like, not today. So maybe this was like the wrong palette for me to pick up to use, but I really wanted to get some time to really like use it. And actually, I don't know if I can compare this to other ColourPop eyeshadows or not. I know initially when I first got ColourPop, one of their palettes, I was struggling with it. Getting it to look right and blend right. I felt like I was struggling, and I realized in the beginning stage, like I really need to pat the color on in the places that I wanted to go, kind of like a blueprint, and then blend it out. So I learned to work with it. I think there are just some colors that like that, and probably most likely, Anastasia Beverly Hills and stuff like that. Maybe they're also like that. That's why I didn't like their palette either. The Modern Renaissance. So yes, the Modern Renaissance. I said it correctly. The burgundy orangey one. That was really, really pretty, and I was hoping for life to be good with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with Revenge over here. Same brush, because nobody got time to And this one, I'm just trying to keep it in my crease. I'm not trying to really blend it out. I'm trying to spread it, but not blend it. You know what I mean? Like, pat it on the outer corner as well. And these colors, funny enough, put me in the mindset of the Alamere Cosmetics palette, the colors that I'm choosing to use. You know what they sure do. Hold on. Where are you, my friend? All right, so you see the 4 colors on the Shayla ColourPop palette, and then the 4 on the bottom. They kind of almost have the same feel. Especially with Tropico, but Cocoa Taxi is definitely a lighter shade. Like, that would probably be the shade that I would use to want to set that area. I would feel more comfortable with that than I would straight up going in with Culture. All right, so I'm gonna take Revenge, because we did not use that, and I'm going back in with the Sonia Kashuk brush. And I noticed Sonia Kashuk came out with some new brushes in Target, and if I'm correct, it looked like they probably slightly dropped their prices a little bit on the singles. Now, I don't know about anything else, but because those look like the sale prices that I saw when I went in the store last. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know how much they usually cost. I bought this one on sale. I wish I would have bought like more. I like the shape of that one, especially that one. I wish I would have bought maybe like the second one, because I didn't see any more shapes like that for singles. All right, so now I think I'm gonna go in with Strut Slay. I want to use a brush, but I also want to test out this thing right here, this silicone brush, to test out this shade. Now, one of the things I do feel like I'm missing on the current Jaclyn Hill palette that I do have, the big one, is like these gold type of colors up here. And I don't remember if they had a bright color like this, but I love this color. I don't know, I'm just playing around. Let's just see what happens. I was thinking about getting this brush a while back to use more so on colors that you need to use with your fingers. Only because it just, I don't know, it just seemed like it would fit better, and maybe it just needs something smoother to pick it up. I don't know. But it was a thought when I saw this come out like months ago. I was thinking to myself, I need to get this brush, and I ordered it, and I have no idea. I moved in. I don't know if it went in another box up in the attic, and I'm not going up there. I kept thinking about it, and I didn't make moves to go up there. So here we are, 6 months later. All right, so I'm just blending this into my crease. I did want to do like a blend more shimmer, but I don't want to look like I'm going to a disco party or any kind of party. So that's not bad. It's still wetted. Next color I'm gonna go to is that beautiful color, Spill the Tea. All right. So yeah. Okay. I'm sure you can still use your fingers for this if you want. I just at some point. Especially for this area right here. I love using my fingers. Please do not get me wrong. I will use my fingers to apply my makeup in a heartbeat. But let's remix it. At some point, especially with the eye area, my fingers are too big. Maybe you got claws for nails, and that's not gonna work. And that's why I got this. And this has there is no eyeshadow on this. I'm just wetting it and rubbing it on so I can melt the eyeshadow in and make it look glassy. Glossy, glassy. This looks work friendly, don't y'all think? Alright, no, seriously. Alright, so I'm just going to add a little some. I don't want any more shimmer on the bottom. I think I'm good. I'm going to go in with a little bit of played out right there. And I'm actually going to use this tiny brush. It's called the Detail Crease Brush from e.l.f. I can't believe I just have this one brush, but this is the one thing I actually like to do. And I think it fits perfectly if you really don't want a very big blown out look on the bottom. That looks really good. All right, I'm cleaning off the same brush and I am going to go in with Unbothered. This is really nice and small for like these kind of things. I just, hope it looks good. Yeah. Does it look good? Okay. Yes, we do. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, e.l.f. did surprise me with this because this is not something I had much hope for, but I will say it does look good for doing these things. It's too stiff and it feels probably a little too firm / aka rough a little bit for you to be using it for anything else. Yeah. I'm not gonna darken out the corners out there. I just want to find my lower lash. Because I think if I do that, I'm definitely gonna be looking like I'm not going to work. Keep having that. Yeah, let's move on to the face. I'm gonna be going in with this Burt's Bees foundation. It's in 1055 Pecan. It's a serum foundation, and I'm going to also mix it in with my aloe vera gel. I'm just gonna mix it in my hand, by the way. But I did this the other day, and people were complimenting me on my foundation and I was like, because I wore it in a video. And I went to Sephora and people were like commenting on my skin and I was like, wow, it made that much of a difference. I just wanted a sheer look. Sometimes when you put foundation on, you don't want to look masky. You know what I mean? Or you just don't want to look like you're wearing anything. You just want to look like maybe you have like a color tint. And that's what I was aiming for. This will do more of a tint, like a CC BB cream. So maybe you're one of those people that you really don't like to wear foundation. I should have used one of these. I think this would be perfect for you. Sometimes just want just like a nice little, thin little veil. I don't want to like do all of that other business. All that other business. I crack myself up sometimes. And I did already moisturize my face as well with some aloe. I did that in the beginning. And I want to say this, I don't care if you're an oily person or not. And I get it, you're using mattifying primers, but you need to moisturize your skin. You do not want to dry your skin out like that, and then when you're like in your 30s, 40s, you're looking like you have reptile skin. I would be very, very mindful of doing that, especially if you're young, or if you're older. Shoot, I mean, just young, like you need to be careful. All right, so I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of stuff underneath here because I actually want to use a different product. I'm gonna use these two shades here. These are from Zayo Cosmetics. Those are the sample size. This is what I usually love to use cream for, but to put underneath this area. And where's my favorite brush? First off, First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who has chosen to join my channel, join this space here on YouTube, and comment. I'm not gonna say subscribe or to my subscribers. I don't feel like I have ownership over anyone. I feel like it's a community where people come and pour in. Even if you didn't join my channel and you commented on videos and you shared your knowledge, I love that. Because you're helping somebody else out who is like you. We're not all alike. I know I'm coming up on, 10,000 subscribers, and I just want to say, hey, it sounds kind of weird saying it, a little surreal, but I'm grateful. I want to say thank you for those who felt like I was sharing something that either you liked the DIYs, you liked the creativity, you liked the review, or you liked some of the positive motivational, maybe a little bit off the wall stuff that I share. I want to say thank you. So for that, I'm actually doing a giveaway, and I'm not gonna have time to like show what's in the giveaway, but a lot of it is stuff that I love using. And if you watch my channel, you're gonna know what it is. Anyway, so I'm not gonna be sharing all that's in that giveaway. I'm actually gonna dedicate a video just to that alone, to the stuff that's gonna be in the giveaway. So I'm gonna be announcing that pretty soon. I want to do a video just for that. You know, I'm gonna talk. Okay, so now that I got that on, it looks so nice. I'm going to be setting it with, where's that brush? Because I want to touch this out a little bit more. It might be still too big for it, but it's all good. I'm gonna be setting it with this same eyeshadow, and I'm using this e.l.f. Flawless Face brush. Honestly, this brush is only good for setting. If you need a brush to set your powder because it's stiff, I would use that. It's a little too big, but it's big enough to set this area in question that gets oily. Yeah, it's great for setting, not for blending. You want a flawless face? This is not. Dang, that was not intentional. Flawless brush, right? You want a flawless face? This is not that brush. When I think flawless, I think airbrush. And this is not that brush. But if you need a brush to set your face, this is that brush. Like, I would not contour, bronze, do nothing with this brush right here. I'm gonna be going in with this color right here. This is bronze from Black Radiance. And this brush is a Duke here. This brush is fluffy. It is the business. It is my one-stop shop. That's what I'm gonna call it. My one-stop shop brush. Oh, I forgot to put on cream highlighter. Oh, how did I do that? How did I do that? I'm gonna be using this highlighter here from this palette from Honest Beauty. Let that melt in a little bit more. All right, so I'm just gonna blend this in just a little bit more in my hand. And the thing I love about cream products is it may look a little stiff in your face initially, but it will melt, and as the day goes, it will melt into your skin. Not just sit over it, but it'll look like it's going into your skin, and I love that a whole lot. All right, back to the bronzer. I'm gonna have to take some powder with me. I might have to take this whole Z palette. Yes, I would take it and leave it in the cart. I need to make sure that I'm looking straight, because I'm doing this makeup right now. It is 8:40 a.m. in the morning, and I got a birthday party to go to in 12 hours. Yes, I said it right. All right. For cheeks, I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and this is from BH Cosmetics 10 Color Professional Palette. I'm really loving this color too. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this brush makes everything look. If you're struggling to blend, it is your brush, and possibly the powder that you're using, or your technique. No, but it's probably the brush. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take both of these with me because I might need to do a touch up later, and I am not in the mood. I'm gonna put on my facial toner that I did not put on first. What was I thinking? And this is the Taya toner. It's like the rose water toner. I like to put that on to melt my makeup in. It's enough that we're using a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't want to use a whole bunch of other stuff. Did that make sense? Like, okay, it's enough that I'm using all these things that have other ingredients in it. If I can minimize it by using something that's a little bit more on the natural side, I would. Like, for example, my moisturizer, I use aloe vera. The toner, that helps to minimize, like with oil and stuff like that, it helps to balance your skin out, your pH in your skin. It helps to clean out your pores too at the end of the day when you want to wipe your makeup off to prevent breakouts. Just things like that. I feel like we should be very, very conscious, even down to the lip balm that I put on when I'm moisturizing my lips first. It's Dr. Bronner's. I get it. It's not all clean makeup. I mean, welcome to the world. Nothing's all clean. Yeah, not even your own thoughts. So, but you need to be able to balance it out and add some clean stuff in there. Like, have some clean friends. Have, you know, go to church. That's like the balance. Read your Bible, get yourself in check. That's your balance. So for me, that's kind of what that is. The aloe vera, the lip balm, this right here, the foundation that's kind of trying right here. So just kind of, don't let everything be something that's not, like the ingredients are just terrible. You know what I mean? For your skin, for your body. Spend a little bit of money on yourself. It's okay. You are worth it. I know we want to have like all these makeup products, but you are worth spending a little bit more. Thank you, Countess. I appreciate it. Quality is sometimes better than quantity. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about how you want to spend your money and yourself and your body and your health and your overall well-being. Okay? I'm going to be taking all of these with me because that's a long time to be out, and that's going there at 8. That's not including staying there till 10, 11 o'clock. Like, no, that does not include that, so I need to make this happen. I'm going to be using Wet n Wild in Chestnut as their lip liner. And then for this lip look, I am going to be using the new ColourPop. Ooh, let's see if I can say it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I can't say it like her. No, I can't. I'm gonna say it like me. Ooh. There we go. That's this shade right here. First thing I will say about when I picked this up out of the packaging is its weight. It does feel heavy. I thought that was interesting. It feels like you're really picking up, it's different. It's nothing like this right here from Remo. It definitely feels like it has weight. So maybe that's part of the luxurious feel. No, not for this look. Yeah, I can be going looking like a, but color, lipstick, it's a pretty lipstick, don't get me wrong. It's a pretty color, I just can't. I can't do eye and lip matching, no. I need to have like a deeper looking eye or a plainer looking eye. No, I'm not trying to be monochromatic. No, thank you. Not today. But overall, is it a pretty color on my lips? Definitely, I would say so. It's just not with this eye look. And I'm gonna tone it down even further. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Alissa Ashley lip gloss. And it's in Nude Rose. And it finally came in stock. There you go. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. And this is the color in case you're wondering. It's just that perfect nude, dusty rose color that like practically looks good on every skin tone. I can't imagine like who this would not look good on. And I will be taking this lip liner. You're coming with me too? Yes, that looks better. It's a little too much, but better. And it does taste sweet. That is interesting. All right, so I've done my lashes. I'm actually, I'm doing a video reviewing 2 of these right here. Same product, but one's waterproof, one's not. And also testing out how to remove it. You know, I would like to fade this up a little bit more. I think that's bothering me just a smidgen. I have this major glow right here. Halo brow activity, so I really, let me see here, I can blend this up. All right, so I just want to give y'all like my overall thoughts on this palette. First off, this palette is beautiful, and it was a very smart move on Shayla and ColourPop's end. I think it was a very smart move because it has some of everything in there. It is a warm tone for the most part, not completely. For the most part, it is a warm tone palette when it comes to like these matte shades here. So if you do, and I think you can probably still consider these matte shades, even though they do have like, you know, a little sparkle, something in there, but they're not shimmery, you know what I mean? But I want to say I love how, I love the concept. Like all these colors, if you looked at this whole entire 2 rows right here, they go together. No matter how you look at it, this color could go with this, this color could go with this color could go with that, 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 and this color could go with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you mix and match any of these, they would all go together. And I think that's helpful for the everyday person who struggles to figure out what eyeshadow to put with what. Same thing with these colors right here. If you looked at all 4 of these colors, and actually this row right here, all these colors go together. Especially this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. Same thing with this row. If you go down the line, you can do these 2 together. You can put that in a crease if you want, or put that in a crease. But these 2 complement each other: outer corner lid, outer corner lid, outer corner lid, outer corner lid. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could use this whole row right here to create a look. So I do like the whole idea of how this has been laid out. Even going this way, you could use this whole section right here on your eyes if you wanted to. Same thing with this one. You can put this over the lid in a corner, or this in the outer corner, and this is mostly on the lid. Same thing with this too, outer corner lid, or all over. You can do a halo look, a halo eye look with this being the initial, you know, color on the bottom, and then this one be the halo glow. Same thing with this, same thing. So I think you just kind of have to, when you purchase an eyeshadow palette, sit down and study for a second, because I didn't study this thing until I got it. Is how could you use these colors to complement each other? Same thing here, halo glow activity. This would be the bottom color, this would be the middle glow. Same thing with this, bottom color, middle glow. Yeah, just kind of just go down the line. So you get what I'm saying? Like, take time to actually think about what you could do, because I think that's like the hardest thing when you get ready to sit down and do your makeup look. It's like, okay, what colors I'm gonna put together? If you really have to think about it, like you would for work, think about it, what your moves are when you're doing this, and what you're wearing. So, but overall, I want to say this is a beautiful palette. I love how pigmented these shimmery, is that what they're calling them? I don't know what they're calling them. Maybe I should have kept the box. No, the box doesn't say either. Yeah. So I was, ooh, these 2 will look, ooh, I want to do a look using these 2 next time. Titus and TF. Ooh wee, next look with this. And then look, you can even fold it back. I like that a whole lot. It gives me kind of like that Z palette feel. You know, tapping it there, turn it this way, do your makeup look. Ooh, this look, dang, this is a nice mirror. I'm taking this with me. Yeah, so my overall thoughts on it, it performed well. It performed like a ColourPop eyeshadow does. The only thing I would say is, depending on your skin tone, if you're lighter, for me personally, most people, they can probably work around it as far as blending in having the initial crease color, which for me was the culture, but as you saw in the video, like, it was just way too warm. For me, if I'm starting off a color, I need to at least have one that's close to my skin tone. And it's not an issue if it's not in the palette, because I have this gigantic color that I'm working to get rid of. And then I have other palettes that have, yeah, like I have other palettes that I can use that have lighter tones in there that I can use before, you know what I mean? Like before I actually start my look. So I have no problem with that. And I know people are always like, oh, I want this one palette that I can travel with. When was the last time you traveled with 1 pair of shoes? Please tell me, when was the last time you went on vacation and had 1 pair of shoes? Unless you're just that simple. But no, no, you just don't. So that's my only thing I'll say about this palette. But other than that, I love the way it performed. I don't have any beef with it thus far, but I only did 1 color. To be honest, if you're going to really review something, you really have to use it multiple times. So I can't wait to use it more and see how some of these other colors turn out. Sorry, I've just been like mad busy working, and I'm not complaining, I'm grateful. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you've purchased this palette, I would love to hear down below from you how the other colors performed. How are you enjoying this palette? Let other people hear from you what your thoughts are on it, because like I said, I've used like the simplest colors in here, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and until then, don't forget to hit the notification bell. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.